What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'll be taking a look at the starting lineup for the 2025 Straight Talk Wireless 400 at Homestead Miami Speedway. So anyways, let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. Starting on the pole, we have the winner of Chicago Street Course in 2024, Alex Bowman in the 48 car for Hendrick Motorsports, and starting in second on the outside of the front row, we have the winner from Las Vegas last weekend, Josh Berry in the 21 car for the Wood Brothers. Starting in third position, we have Noah Gragson in the 4 car for Front Row Motorsports, still looking for his first career NASCAR Cup Series win. And starting in 4th position, we have a 2024 Southern 500 winner, Chase Briscoe in the 19 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Starting in 5th position, we have 2-time Daytona 500 winner and 2017 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion William Byron in the 24 car for Hendrick Motorsports. And starting in 6th position, we have a 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion Ryan Blaney in the 12 car for Team Penske. Starting in 7th position, we have John Hunter Nemechek in the 42 car for Legacy Motor Club. And starting in 8th position, we have the 2022 Daytona 500 winner and 2020 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Austin Cindric in the 2 car for Team Penske. Starting in 9th position, we have Bubba Wallace in a 23 car for 23XI Racing, still looking for his first Cup win since Kansas in 2022. And starting in 10th position, we have AJ Allmendinger in the 16 car for Kaulig Racing, looking for his first Cup Oval victory. Starting in 11th position, we have the 2015 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Chris Buescher in the 17 car for RFK Racing. And starting in 12th position, we have 3-time NASCAR Cup champion and 2015 Daytona 500 winner Joe Logano in the 22 car for Team Penske. Starting in 13th position, we have 2022 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and 2023 NASCAR Cup Rookie of the Year winner Ty Gibbs in the 54 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. And starting in 14th position, we have the 2021 NASCAR Cup champion, 2024 Brickyard 400 winner, and 2023 Southern 500 winner Kyle Larson in the 5 car for Hendrick Motorsports. Starting in 15th position, we have the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series Rookie of the Year winner Carson Nosbar in the 77 car for Spire Motorsports. And starting 16th position, we have the 2024 Coco 600 winner and 2017 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series champion Chris Bell in the 20 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Starting in 17th position, we have the 2022 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series champion Zane Smith in a 38 car for Front Row Motorsports. And starting 18th position, we have the 2020 NASCAR Cup champion and 2014 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Chase Elliott in the 9 car for Hendrick Motorsports. Starting in 19th position, we have Riley Herbst in the 35 car for 23XI Racing. And starting in 20th position, we have 2-time NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and winner of the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series regular season championship, Tyler Reddick in the 45 car for 23XI Racing. Starting in 21st position, we have Justin Haley in the 7 car for Spire Motorsports. And starting in 22nd position, we have 2-time NASCAR Cup Series champion and 2009 NASCAR Xfinity champion Kyle Busch in the 8 car for Richard Childress Racing. Starting 23rd position, we have 3-time Daytona 500 winner Denny Hamlin in the 11 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, picked up major sponsorship from Progressive earlier this week. And starting 24th position, we have the 2023 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Cole Custer in the 41 car for the Haas Factory team. Starting 25th position, we have Ross Chastain in the 1 car for Trackhouse Racing, looking for his first ever win at Homestead Miami Speedway. And starting 26th position, we have the 2021 Daytona 500 winner Michael McDowell in the 71 car for Spire, who won the pole last week at Las Vegas. Starting 27th position, we have 2-time NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and 2023 Daytona 500 winner Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the 47 car for Hayek Motorsports. And starting 28th position, we have 2015 Craftsman Truck champion and 2-time Southern 500 winner Eric Jones in the 43 car for Legacy Motor Club. Starting 29th position, we have Todd Gillen in the 34 car for Front Row Motorsports. And starting in 30th position, we have truck champion from 2011, 2013 Xfinity champion, and 2018 Daytona 500 winner Austin Dillon in the 3 car for Richard Childress Racing. Starting in 31st position, we have Brian Priest in the 60 car for RFK Racing. And starting in 32nd position, we have 2012 NASCAR Cup champion, 2010 NASCAR Xfinity champion Brad Keselowski in the 6 car for RFK Racing. Starting in 33rd position, we have a 2016 NASCAR Xfinity champion Daniel Suarez in the 99 car for Trackhouse Racing. And starting in 34th position, we have Ty Dillon in the 10 car for Kaulig Racing. Starting in 35th position, we have the winner from the inaugural street course race from Chicago in 2023 and three-time Supercar champion Shane Van Gisbergen in the 88 car for Trackhouse Racing. And starting in 36th position, we have Cody Ware in the 51 car for Rick Ware Racing. And starting in 37th in last place, we have JJ Yeley in the 44 car for NY Racing, the only uncharted team in the field this weekend at Homestead. So, that is the starting lineup for the 2025 Straight Talk Wilders 400 from Homestead. What are the big storylines going into today's race? Well, Kyle Larson is trying to pick up his second win of the weekend after winning the Truck Series race at Homestead. Yes, he started a little bit farther back in the field, and he probably should have won the Xfinity Series race yesterday. He had the best car in the field by a mile, but got beat on a late race restart. We know Larson's going to have the car to beat. Really strong in the long run, really good car on the short run as well. Larson's a favorite going into the race, but he's going to have some good competition. Tyler Reddick, really good on the long run. The 45 car showed some really strong pace and really good speed in practice yesterday. Chase Elliott was not very good at firing off, but on the long run, that number 9 car was super strong and super fast. It would not surprise or shock me if Chase Elliott picks up his first Cup win since Texas last year. I think that Bubba Wallace also very good on the long run as well. And I'll throw Ty Gibbs' name in the mix because Ty Gibbs, he's been bad to start the season, but he's actually had some really good speed to start 2020. Not good speed, but he's had really good speed this weekend on the long run. He didn't have the really good single fire speed, but on the long run, he was good. I'll throw Ty Gibbs, someone that could have a turnaround. And I'll throw Josh Berry in there too. Wasn't great in practice, but qualified up front. There's a lot of momentum with the 21 team right now. He looks good. William Byron, same thing. William Byron, very fast. Overall, the big storyline is you're going to have a car that's really good on the long run. We saw it in the Truck Series race some of the long runs at the end. We saw in the NASCAR Xfinity Series race today with the super long run that happened from stage number 3 until about 8 laps to go in the race. You're going to have a car that's really good on the long run, and you're going to have to get up to the top side because Larson's been really good at the top. He was almost 20 seconds up on Sam Mayer in the race at one point. I think the top line is going to be massive and key in the race later today, and you better figure it out because if you're not good on the top line, it's going to be very difficult to win this race. I think you're going to have to be good on the bottom too, maybe the Carson Hocevar line that we saw, but I think that's going to be the key. And tires are going to fall off quite a bit. We've been seeing almost 2 seconds of tire fall off throughout the weekend so far, so that'll definitely be a big story to watch out for in the NASCAR Cup Series race later today. Overall, looking forward to the race. The racing's been really solid this weekend with the truck race, which was an all-time banger, and the Xfinity race being pretty good. But the Cup race last time we were here was an absolute all-time classic and banger with a great finish. Hopefully we get to see that because the next-gen cars race amazing at these types of tracks, and I think we're in for an all-time classic race later today at Homestead Miami Speedway. So, that is going to be it for the starting lineup video for the 2025 Straight Talk Wilders 400 at Homestead Miami Speedway. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Let's get to below that and comment your thoughts below on today's episode. Who's your pick to win the Straight Talk Wilders 400 at Homestead Miami? Let me know your picks in the comments below. After the Cup Series race concludes in a few hours from now, you will see the race review dropping on the channel, and then there might be a Shane Van Gisbergen video dropping depending on how he performs later today. We might talk about Red Bull as well with that. Then, of course, tomorrow we're going to have a NASCAR news video discussing news over the course of the last couple of days. We got some Homestead Miami Speedway rumors that we're going to talk about. We'll talk more about Kyle Busch and his beef with Carson Hocevar as well. We're going to talk about some other stuff like things around Liam Lawson perhaps, and we also got content coming out like Hailie Deegan, Shane Van Gisbergen cards, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Connor Zilisch Jr. Motorsports, Eric Onroll, Chandler Smith, Zane Smith, all the good stuff we'll be talking about on the channel. We're headed to Marsland next week, which is going to be really exciting. The next Astro Cash race, the Triple Truck Challenge, all the good stuff is beginning. Looking forward to the weekend ahead because I think we're going to be in for some really fun and really exciting racing this weekend at Homestead Miami. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.